Hello everyone and welcome in to Minneapolis and Ritter Arena for the Schwan Cup Varsity Girls Blue action today between the Lakeville North Panthers and the Raptors of East Ridge. I'm Benji Portnow, alongside me is Joe Moore. And Joe, these two teams played just 2 days ago. How do you expect the familiarity to impact this game?
Well, I think it's one of the things to really be aware of coming into this one. Very unique. You don't often see that in tournament play. The two teams get to play each other twice within the same tournament. When they played in the first game of the tournament 2 days ago, Lakeville North a 6-2 win over East Ridge. It'll be interesting to see how East Ridge bounces back, what lessons they learned into that one. Leading the way for Lakeville North on that particular day, Maggie Flaherty. She is their leading scorer, so she's somebody to keep an eye out for here this afternoon as well.
We will certainly keep an eye on her. One change from Tuesday's action, starting in net for the Raptors, number 1, Chloe Hiding. She's coming off a shutout 3-0 win over Eastview, so a different goaltender. We'll see if that impacts the attack for the Panthers. We are underway as the Panthers try and get settled, get some offense going. They send it all the way down, and a quick line change backhand attempt misses the net. Applying pressure, quick line changes from the Raptors of East Ridge on the break the other way. Glove save, and Hiding sees her first shot and keeps it out of the net. We'll get a face-off.
The other thing to kind of keep an eye on is how these teams respond to having to play 3 games in 3 days to see if the legs get a little bit weary. Some good speed starting off here from both sides.
The Panthers coming off an overtime contest against Centennial. Wonder how fatigue may set in, Joe, as you're talking about having to play games on 3 straight days. To the point, the wrister gets blocked, and the shot goes wide on the return. Swung behind the cage, too far. And the Raptors will look to regain control. A turnover. And the shot coming from Sydney Roden is saved by Hiding.
Hiding doing a nice job recognizing the turnover there, getting to the top of the crease, cutting down that angle. Made it look easy on that first shot attempt.
Went 20 for 20 on shots and saves yesterday to get East Ridge back into this matchup in the bracket. Fighting far side corner, Sid Zavoril, and it squirts free. Sobin Clarity. Just at neutral ice. Backhanded in, and the Raptors go for another line change. Maggie Flaherty, the Panthers' leading scorer, gains the zone, trying to take it 1-on-3. She lets one go as she falls to the ice, missing wide. Puck squirts all the way down over a stick and will go for an icing to bring the face-off right back in front of Chloe Hiding.
Although Lakeville North won the game 2 days ago 6-2, that score a little bit misleading. East Ridge had a 1-0 lead after 1. It was a 2-1 game, Lakeville North after 2, and it just really kind of got away from East Ridge there in the third period.
So we'll keep an eye on the start and see if there's a period like that for either side here where it might really dictate the pace of this game. Panthers controlling behind, send it high to the point. A nice move from Katie Weinecke. Right back to the point. This time the shot comes from Lynn Fries, and it's blocked and sent the other way. Another line change coming for the Raptors as they just dump it in. 13, and then the goal! A quick wrister there for the Raptors, and they get on the board on their first shot of the game. They lead 1-0.
Boy, beautiful shot that time. Getting the goal for the Raptors is Abby Resser, and she's a captain, and boy, leading the way there. She picked her spot and picked it cleanly.
Certainly leading by example. That's Resser's second goal of the tournament. So 1-0, 3 minutes and 10 seconds in. The Raptors looking to build upon that hot start. Joe, what can that do for a goalie's confidence when they see the first shot they face go past them for a goal?
Well, it's tough. Obviously, as a goaltender, you'd like to get some early action, but you'd like a nice easy shot just to get you into the flow of the game there a little bit. And certainly somebody's coming right down the slot and going high glove side is not what you want to face.
Hatcher saved 27 of 29 shots the other way. Now a wrister blocked away by Hiding. Shoved forward, an outlet pass, an opportunity for a breakaway. Arntzen had an opportunity, shot goes wide, hits the boards. Pressure still from the Raptors. Panthers trying to clear the zone, get something going. Instead, retreating to center ice, allowing a forward change. The Raptors. Up ahead, backhand shoveled in by Arntzen. Tumbling to the ice was Megan Terrera. And she will cross center ice and dump it in for a line change.
You talked about confidence in the goaltender, and nearly a 2-0 game moments ago for Eastridge. Even though the shot wasn't on goal, I got to believe the fact it didn't end up in the back of the net is going to help Abby Hatcher here throughout the game.
Certainly, that is the goal for goalies. Whether it hits the boards, the pipe, or a glove, as long as it doesn't hit the twine, it was a successful shot. Arm up, we will get an icing call against the Panthers, and that'll bring the faceoff right back in front of Hatcher. 11:37 to play in period one.
Though it never does look good when one shot on goal and it's 1-0 in favor of the Raptors.
Another shot comes in. It may have hit the post there as that came in tight on a tough angle. Breaking out, Katarina Sieper for the Panthers. She loses the handle. And able to gather Grace Hiding in a turnover just outside the blue line. Jaden Niemeyer. Her shot hits the side of the net. Backhand and just wide. Right in front of the net was Corey Nelson with a great opportunity. Katie Winiecki goes down trying to backhand it ahead. She regathers in the corner. Soft shot, bouncer. Erin Olsen there tried a backhand. Had it taken away. A one-on-one for Sylvan Clordy. Doesn't get one on net. She drops it behind for Andrea Arntzen. Puck careening all the way down. Battling for it, Sid Zavoril and Erin Olsen. The puck trying to clear out of the zone, the Raptors. Gathering, firing, and hitting the chest of Hiding was number 11, Katarina Sieper.
Well, shots now 5-2 in favor of Lakeville North, despite them trailing 1-0. And then If you're Lakeville North, the Panthers, you got to be happy with the start, even though you are behind. They were outshot 29-22 in Tuesday's game, so Eastridge kind of carried play Tuesday night, but here in the opening 7+ minutes, I would say Lakeville North, despite trailing, has had a little better of the action thus far.
Certainly, I'd agree, Joe. More sustained pressure from the Panthers. Anytime you get more goals on fewer shots, whether it's luck or perfect placement, not necessarily indicative of the offensive quality or the puck possession. Spinning, looking for a breakout, the Raptors. Backhanded into the zone off the boards. Chasing for it, Katie Scheibner.
Boy, Scheibner showed some really good speed getting in on that forecheck. Kind of got crunched into the back wall there for the effort, but great speed.
To the point, the shot kicked away by a defender. Opportunity out in front, and tying up sticks prevented a Raptors good opportunity. Line change for the Panthers. The Raptors tried to hurry up and catch Lakeville North off balance on that line change. Fired in by number 16, Lynn Fries, and it will in fact go for an icing to bring it all the way back down in front of Hiding. Check that in front of Hatcher.
Boy, pretty close. I was surprised they called the icing on that. It looked like Fries had gotten to the red line before she dumped it in deep, but I'm not wearing the black and white stripes, so what do I know?
Winning the faceoff, Kylie Nelson for Lakeville North. And the first line center for the Panthers brings it in, gets tied up. A nice play by Grace Hiding for the Raptors to prevent Nelson from carrying it in any deeper. Bounce off the boards, trying to get it out of the zone. An opportunity for a rush instead. Number 20, Sid Zavoral, just dumps it in for a partial Raptor line change. Skating in now, Owiniecki. Niemeyer tied up, and we will finally get what looks like a delayed penalty. Will go against Kate Winiecki.
High sticking is the call. It comes at the 9:30 mark of the period. And I was just about to say how impressed I was with Kate. For a defenseman, she is all over the ice, but a little aggressive trying to get back into the play on that one.
That aggression costs her team, and we go on the game's first power play. It is to the Raptors. First shot attempt on the power play, blocked by a defender, springing the run. Number 9, Maggie Flaherty. She gets a shot off, makes it all the way to the boards.
Special teams play, perhaps a difference in Tuesday's game, as Eastridge 0 for 6 on the power play against Lakeville North on Tuesday.
Shot goes high, and the rebound sticked away. Slow play, the Raptors really unable to get anything going on the power play, and that clearance by Lakeville North certainly won't help. D players go for a change for Lakeville North. And now the forwards go for a penalty kill change as well. Puck all the way down, icing waved off. And a turnover in the zone. To the point, hesitating was Ann Larson. That may have cost her the opportunity to put one on net. Back into the corner, puck still with the Raptors of Eastridge. Shot blocked, right back to the point, Larson. Deeks, an opportunity for the deflection is knocked just wide. A lot of open space on that net. no one could put home a rebound. The wrister squirts free, and we have another goal for Eastridge on the power play. The tip in, crashing the net, and the Raptors lead 2-0.
Well, Raptors able to cash in on the power play, unlike they were unable to do 6 times on a Tuesday, doubling up the lead here at the 11:19 mark. I believe it's going to be Anya Hafiz that gets credit for that goal.
We will wait for the official scoring. But the second goal on just 3 shots. Another breakaway opportunity. The deke in the backhand. You were in fact right, Joe. Anya Heifetz gets credit with the goal.
What a golden opportunity there for the Raptors to make it 3-0. Great save. Abby Hatcher certainly not hanging her head, keeping her team in this one from getting blown out early in the first.
So the power play goal, making it 2-0. And Joe, this could be the period, much like Lakeville North had on Tuesday in the third, that really opens up this game.
Yeah, if you're Lakeville North, you just got to keep plugging away, keep playing your game. Obviously, a lot of time left in this one. And 2-goal advantage. I mean, they say it's one of the most dangerous in hockey, but hey, you got 2+ periods to make it up. So plenty of time if you're a Panther fan.
Certainly are. Puck squirting closer and closer to Heiding, who just softly taps it aside. 4:25 left in period 1. The Raptors of East Ridge lead the Panthers of Lakeville North 2-0. Shots even at 6 apiece. A real strong puck possession there, and now the Raptors break out, gaining the zone, spinning it around the boards. Looking for Heifetz. The goal scorer on the power play. She tries to find a teammate high, gets knocked away. Comes right back out to the point. The wrister from Terrera is kicked, and the Raptors have to retreat to avoid the offside call. Dump in, and it's on net, and Hatcher just has to cover it.
Eastridge looking good here in the opening period. Excuse me, I kind of almost feel like Lakeville North came out, played the game they wanted to play in the opening minutes, and Eastridge able to weather that storm and slowly climbed back in now with the 2-goal lead.
The offensive pressure that we saw at the beginning from the Panthers has truly dissipated in the last 10 minutes. Chance now, dumped in softly by number 13, Brenna Walls. And it's scooped up by Hatcher for the faceoff.
Walls obviously a very familiar hockey name, especially in the East Ridge areas. Her father coaches the boys team and was a member of the Minnesota Wild for a number of years, Wes.
Icing waved off as it deflects off the skate of Erin Olsen. She throws it in front, trying the tight wrap around Corey Nelson, and reading it well, stuffing the wraparound attempt, Chloe Heiding.
Yeah, Olsen sneaking behind the defense that time, just couldn't quite handle that pass, had it go off the edge of her stick. Olsen with a couple goals already in the tournament. Would have liked the opportunity to fly in solo.
She scored 2 yesterday in the game against Centennial. Looking for more. And there she goes to the ice and draws the whistle for tripping. So after the power play goal from the Raptors, the Panthers will now get a crack with an extra skater.
Lakeville North power play has been very good over the last couple days. They have 3 power play goals in the tournament and 7 opportunities, so clicking along at better than 42%.
Certainly a premier opportunity here. Redirect, not on net. Olsen circles around, trying to leave it behind her. Instead, she holds, gets it to the point. Flaherty leaves it for Olsen. The one-timer attempt from Niemeyer. Can't get much on it. Dancing Flaherty, she gains the zone, stops, fires, kicked away by Heiding. Lakeville North swinging it around behind along the end boards. To the point, Sieper, shot blocked away. Sieper able to keep that one from going all the way down, but still having to retreat to prevent the offsides. A potential turnover, and knocking it is Hayfitz down, just looking to get a Raptor line change. Grace Heiding pinning it up the boards, trying to kill as much time on the penalty kill as she can. Skating in the zone, Lynn Fries kept in by number 5, Katie Wyniecki, before it's sent all the way down on the clearance. 25 seconds left on the Raptors power play, on the Raptors penalty, excuse me.
Great defensive work that time from Megan Terrares. Nice poke checking and able to clear it from her knees.
Another clearance, 8 seconds remaining on the penalty. This could be likely the last rush for the Panthers. And the wrister dribbles through. Having to cover it was Heiding, and out of the box. We will play 5-on-5 for the foreseeable future.
Chloe Heiding looks really good here in the opening period. She's moving well. It looks like she's seeing the puck really well, and she's done a very good job of deflecting pucks away and not leaving rebounds out in front.
She played the entire game against Eastview, so she's stopped all 28 shots that have come her way here in the Schwan Cup. 10 seconds remaining. Slapper from the blue line bounces high up and over the cage. Battling in the corner, 2 seconds, and that'll be the horn and the end of period 1. After 1 here from Ritter Arena, the Raptors of East Ridge lead the Panthers of Lakeville North 2-0, despite both teams sitting at 8 shots. We'll come back after a 15-minute intermission. The Raptors lead the Panthers 2-0. Hello, welcome back in to Minneapolis and Ritter Arena. Second period action in the Schwan's Cup. Varsity girls blue between the Panthers of Lakeville North and the Raptors of Eastridge. Eastridge currently leading 2-0. Benji Portner alongside Joe Moore. Joe, what'd you see in that first period?
Saw a good effort from both sides. Lakeville North early, they just weren't able to capitalize on a couple opportunities, and I thought as the period went on, Eastridge really started to take control of the hockey game and cashed in on a power play opportunity to, they finished. Lakeville North wasn't able to.
Shots are 9-8 in period one in favor of the Panthers as we get an icing call to bring it all the way back in front of Panthers netminder Abby Hatcher. Hatcher saved 6 shots that came her way in period one. She saved 27 of 29 shots when these two teams met on Tuesday. Puck in the corner. Circling around, squirting nearly right in front of Hatcher. Taken away by Katie Winiecki. Back in, Raptors opportunity. The wrist shot knocked away by Hatcher. 2-on-2, bringing it in for the Panthers. Number 4, Erin Olsen. 2 goals in yesterday's game, but she's been kept quiet today. Just 1 shot for the Panthers player. Olsen nearly forced a turnover there, and she does unable to get enough stick on it. Was Sydney Brodeen. Could have had a backhand chance, just couldn't get the bouncing puck under control. Gaining the zone now, the Raptors of Eastridge, trying to put a move on number 28, Andrea Arntzen. Nearly a costly turnover, about 4 feet in front of Hatcher. A nice spin move. Flaherty tried the backhand and crashes into the net, knocking it off the pegs.
Boy, Flaherty, nice end-to-end rush there, and she's been doing it all season long for Lakeville North. She's their leading point getter on the season. It's kind of rare you see that from a defenseman, but example A as to why that is. Great rush that time, and she ended up kind of in the net, but not the puck.
Flaherty, 3 goals in the Schwan's Cup so far, 2 of them coming on Tuesday against these very Eastridge Raptors. From the blue line, just trying to keep it in. Behind the net, Corey Nelson for the Panthers. Thrown in front, squirts away. And now a breakout attempt, Alyssa Wallace for the Raptors. She holds, pivots, waits, throws in front, trying to get the deflection. Number 21, Katie Scheibner, and a cover. Hatcher able to control the chaos and get a whistle.
Nice break that time as Resser, who already has a goal and assist in this game. Nifty little pass out front that time. Nice transition through the neutral ice area for Eastridge on the rush.
Leaving the puck there was Alyssa Wallace. Hatcher able to knock it away. Inching past the blue line, forcing the Raptors to retreat, dumping it in. Wallace. So the Raptors of Eastridge go for a full line change, 5 fresh bodies. Winiecki gets rid of it as she tumbles to the ice. She got some help as we will get a whistle and another penalty. And a power play opportunity coming for the Panthers.
Yeah, on the back check that time, Grace Heiding called for the hook. Yeah, she brought down Kate Winiecki. Winiecki continues to play a very strong, aggressive game here this afternoon for Lakeville North.
The Panthers were 0 for 1 on the power play in period 1, getting off just one shot. They look to build on that and cut into this 2-0 deficit. Stalemate across, up against the boards. Shot from the point, bounces up. Save made by Hiding. And the clearance stops just short of the blue line where Maggie Flaherty able to keep it from going all the way down. She brings it in, shot high up and into the chest of Chloe Hiding, who makes the save for the whistle.
Continue to be really impressed with the play of Chloe Hiding here tonight, and did not see yesterday's game which took place up in Blaine at the Schwan Super Rink, but tell you, she's been a very good here for Eastridge today.
Numbers certainly reflect that. The shutout yesterday against Eastview, and there a deflection she gets a piece of and knocks it wide. A little complacent there, and up against the boards going down was Erin Olsen, and a break opportunity for the Raptors. They choose not to push the puck, and missing on that, unable to get the tap was Erin Olsen, so it will come down in front of Abby Hatcher on the icing.
Hate to see that when you've got the skater advantage on the ice. It's kind of one of those unwritten rules that you just don't ice the puck with the advantage like that, but Lakeville North commits the cardinal sin and has to suffer the face-off in their zone for it.
Even had Olsen gotten the tip on it, rare to see the dump and chase when you have that skater advantage. Breakout now for the Panthers. Flaherty brings it in, taking it all the way into the glove, but popping out briefly before Hiding is able to sprawl out and cover the rebound.
Megan Liebens driving the net looking for that rebound, which did not materialize. Kind of ran into the goalie, but no call there.
Just one shot for Flaherty in period 1. She certainly come out in the second frame firing, especially on this power play. Wynecki fires, blocked away before it could reach Chloe Hiding. And just a lapse in concentration there from number 5, Kate Wynecki. She had a teammate in the zone offside about 4 feet, and Wynecki still tried to bring it in.
Yeah, just a little lack of awareness on that one as she'd have looked up. She would have seen number 12 trying to clear the zone.
The Panthers win the face-off and now look to get set up in the umbrella. Back to the point. 2 seconds, 1 on the power play, and the penalty is successfully killed off by the Panthers.
Nice job by Wynecki to knock down that pass, because stepping back onto the ice, Grace Hiding was behind the defense, and the recognition there from the teammate trying to spring her, but Wynecki got in the way of the pass.
Certainly the end of a penalty, a double-edged sword, Joe. On one hand, you can have the person come out of the box and spring for a breakaway, and on the other, it's still about 4 or 5 seconds more if they go for a change before teams are really at full strength. Stalemate, far side near the corner boards. Finally squirting free temporarily, and it goes to the point. Maria Wallace tried to get it back in. The wrister, bad angle, knocked down by Flaherty. She tried to spring number 2, Emma Hadasik, and it went too far and would be called icing and brought right back down in front of Hatcher.
The shots at even 12-12 now for the hockey game as Eastridge has closed up what at one point was a rather significant gap that Lakeville North started the game with.
Eastridge with the tallies that count. They lead 2-0. The Panthers an opportunity to cut into that. And on what looked like a decent opportunity to score going down to the ice was number 4, Aaron Olson for the Panthers. Surprised, Joe, there was no whistle.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I think Brooklyn Pierre got away with a hook on that one.
Nonetheless, Lakeville North keeping it in the zone, trying to set something up offensively. 10:15 left in period number 2. Again, Olson tumbles to the ice. No whistle, and just backhanded out of the zone by Katie Scheibner. The wrister goes high. There's a couple of Panthers players on that defensive line go for a change. Pushed into the boards was Andrea Arntzen. Shot fire and held by Chloe Heiding.
Well, a couple of things. Maggie Flaherty really starting to assert herself here in the second period, leading the scorer for Lakeville North on the season, and Chloe Heiding just continues to impress. She had bodies flying in front of her, behind her, and she's just solid as a rock, getting out and cutting down the angles.
A baker's dozen, 13 saves for Heiding so far. Backhanded in by Wynecki. Puck squirts to the corner. An opportunity, rebound chance, too far. And despite the tip, we will get an icing call. Come right back in front of Heiding. Still no relief from the pressure for the Raptors defense just yet.
Third game in 3 days for these squads, and tell you what, Benji, I'm not seeing them slow down much at all here midway through the second period.
Definitely not a lot of hustle from both sides. Flipped in now up along the end boards behind Heiding. The Raptors come out with it, number 23, Ann Larson. Trying to get something going, thrown in front. Now back behind. The Panthers get it at center ice. Icing waved off as Wallace circles back. She pivots, changes directions. One more time she does it, throwing it, hits the back of the net, really prevented that puck movement. Looked like she was aiming for. Having to just spin and fire it on net was Haley Bulin, and Heiding there to cover.
Eastridge starting to chase her a little bit defensively on that shift. Good decision by Heiding just to close things down and get some fresh legs on the ice for her squad.
She will do it once again on the soft shot coming off the face-off. Joe, lately it's been a lot of action happening in the Raptors zone.
Yeah, certainly a game of ebbs and flows. We saw it in the first period. Lakeville North came out, really kind of had the better of it to start. I think Eastridge had slowly gained control of this game, but now the momentum swinging back toward the team in white.
The Panthers of Lakeville hoping the score follows that trend as well. They trail 2-0 as we hit 9 minutes gone by in period 2. Shot deflected up into the netting. So they will get another whistle. Face off far side in the Raptors zone.
One of the things that's leading to that change in momentum, Lakeville North right now really moving their feet well, finishing, well, you don't get checks, but they're finishing off plays very nicely and not allowing clean breakouts except for right now for Eastridge.
On the break and firing, it squirted loose from Hatcher for a moment. The shot from Alyssa Wallace trying to turn the tide. Hatcher saved 17 of 22 shots yesterday against Centennial, 27 of 29 the day before that against this Raptors team. What looked like a high stick sent Anya Hayfitz to the ground. No call. And a potential turnover in the neutral zone. Unable to capitalize. Icing waved off. And another turnover. A dangerous turnover. Had it not been for Kylie Nelson, who wasn't really anticipating the turnover or the pass, she couldn't get much on it. Now the other way. Hayfitz fires. Looked like she got the right post and knocked away. Kept in the Panthers zone. Playing it off the boards, Brenna Walls. A one-time opportunity from Walls, just wide. Back to the point. Slap shot. Kicked before it could reach Abby Hatcher in goal. And now the Raptors starting to apply some offensive pressure. Line change. Wynecki brings it all the way in. Handles, tried to throw it in front, does. No one home for the Panthers. Rebound kicked away. Loose stick on the ice belongs to Wynecki. She gets it right back. Katarina Sieper now changing ends, loses the puck. And an opportunity for the Raptors to turn up ice. And a turnover. 3-on-2, and nice defense being played by number 21, Katie Scheibner. And the pass from Wallace too far. She was looking for Grace Hiding. And a turnover. Hiding. Check that, number 24, Brooklyn Pierre was the one there with the rebound opportunity. She gets another crack at it. Couldn't find the handle. Shot from the point goes wide right. And now an opportunity for the dangerous Maggie Flaherty. She tried to bring it in. Lost the handle. Breakaway opportunity now for Resser. Resser stops, fires, and she scores! Through the legs of Abby Hatcher. Make that 3-0 Raptors.
And once again, we see a case of Eastridge able to finish off their opportunities. Lakeville North just getting stonewalled on the other end by Chloe Hiding so far. Second of the game for Abby Resser, 8th of the season.
She now has 3 goals so far in the Schwan Cup. Looking for the quick answer. Number 5, Kate Wynecki. Easily blockered aside by Hiding. Another opportunity. Hayfitz gains the zone. A 2-on-1 developing. She whiffs on the shot attempt. Now going the other way, Erin Olson, the only Panther. She waits for reinforcements. Pushes just too far. Another 2-on-1 developing, and unable to drag the toe was number 7, Sobin Clordy. She gets called for the offside.
Well, kind of a reverse of the game 2 nights ago when Lakeville North was outshot but won 6-2. Here, Eastridge getting outshot but up 3-0.
Shots 18-13 with 3:40 left in period 2. The Raptors will gladly take the score lead as they have it right now 3-0. Panthers of Lakeville North looking for a response. Certainly don't want to go in to the locker room down 3-0. Staying onside, Katie Flynn for the Raptors. Transition game as the Raptors went for a line change, and we will get the arm up for an icing call, and it will go back down towards Hatcher.
Well, one of the stats that, other than the scoreboard, that really was dominated in the first period by Eastridge were face-offs, and Lakeville has really turned the tables here, helped them keep the pressure through the middle stages of this period to no avail.
Shot off the face-off, kicked away by Hatcher. Foot race to the puck, won by Terrera and the Raptors. Far side, the outlet pass bounces over the stick of Morgan Manis. And an opportunity for the break gone. They say the puck did not leave the zone, so no offside. Right to number 11, Resser. Her shot bodied by Abby Hatcher, who holds for the whistle. Point blank opportunity for the two-time goal scorer of the day.
Well, looking to complete that hat trick here tonight, and Lynn Freeze a nice job defensively to close the gap and not allow a nice clean shot on that time.
She will get another chance at it, Will Resser. Instead, she throws it in front looking for a teammate. Doesn't find one. Up ahead, Corey Nelson skates. Her touch too far. And jumping on it, Chloe Hiding, who gets a whistle for the face-off.
Getting late in the second period, the face-offs have been dominated in the period by Lakeville. This will be a good opportunity for them to win one and try to cut into that lead, like you said, Benji, before the end of the period here.
They do control the puck after the face-off. If for a moment and just unable to locate the puck was Megan Liebens, she would have had an opportunity 2-on-1. Instead, the Panthers retreat. Trying to poke at it was Aaron Olsen. Changing directions, losing possession at the blue line. In come the Raptors as we reach a minute to play in period number 2. Charging ahead, Sieper. She just dumps it, and they wave off the icing. Couple bodies fall to the ice, and the play will end with Chloe Hiding covering it, as we've seen several times already today, Joe.
Sid Zavarol kind of got tied up there with Aaron Olsen. They both took a tumble, and it's been interesting. When there have been bodies sliding across the ice, it seems like Sid Zavarol has been in the neighborhood almost every single time here this afternoon.
Shot squirted towards Hiding. Nothing came of it. The spin and a turnover. Unable to play the puck was Zavarol, as that would have been icing. Holding it and dumping it in softly, number 17, Morgan Manis. It's kept in nicely by Freeze. It'll come right back out to her. Makes it all the way through, but off the boards. 2 seconds, 1, and the horn sounds.
Boy, near miss right there for Lakeville North at the end of the period. I think that shot skipped off the side of the net just wide of the post. And one of the few times I've actually beat Chloe Hiding here, but off the mark with the shot.
They'll have to beat her 3 times in period 3 if they want to see this game extended. We'll head to an intermission. Raptors of Eastridge lead the Lakeville North Panthers 3-0 after 2 periods. Welcome back in to Minneapolis. Third period in the Schwan Cup Varsity Girls Blue Division action between the East Ridge Raptors and the Lakeville North Panthers. I'm Benji Portnow. Alongside me is Joe Moore. And Joe, if the Panthers of Lakeville North are going to come back, how are they going to make up this 3-goal deficit?
I think they just have to kind of keep plugging away. They're going to have to rely a little bit on their leading scorer to kind of continue to assert herself. Maggie Flaherty had several opportunities in the second period. They just really need to find a way to finish the opportunities they are getting. Right now they're running into a hot goaltender. Chloe Heiding is playing a great game right now for Eastridge.
Flaherty with 4 of her 5 shots coming in period number 2. The Panthers had 13 of their 22 shots as a team come in the second frame. Looking to apply the same kind of pressure in period 3. See if they can't put 1, 2, or maybe even 3 goals or more past Chloe Heiding.
I think it's important for Lakeville North not to look at it necessarily as a 3-goal deficit, but you just have to start taking it shift by shift. Let's win the first shift. Let's win the second shift. Eventually something good will come out of that. And, you know, there's no such thing as that golden goal that's going to count for more than one, so you just have to kind of keep plugging away.
They've had a tough time in the first 30 seconds of establishing anything offensively. They've been on their heels back on defense so far for almost the entire 45 seconds of period 3. Finally getting the puck out and bringing it in, Lynn Fries. She waits, circles around, throwing it in front, an opportunity for Jaden Niemeyer. She couldn't convert and pushes it wide. Just the kind of opportunity, Joe, you're talking about, just plugging away, putting shots on Chloe Heiding, hoping one gets past her.
Yeah, nice rush there, and once again, it's a defenseman leading the charge for Lakeville North. That time it was Lynn Fries, but obviously we've seen Flaherty do it. We've seen Kate Weinecke do it as well.
A lot of scoring has come from the defenders, most notably Maggie Flaherty. So you've mentioned an opportunity point blank now for the Raptors, and unable to get it past Abby Hatcher was number 5, Katie Flynn.
And there's the other thing that has to go well here in the third period. Your goaltender has to keep you in the game, and boy, Abby Hatcher really tested on that one.
Closing any open lane that Flynn had to the net there. A big hit. Down goes a Raptor player deemed fair. Nothing egregious about that contact, just good, hard hockey. Now, puck makes it back into the Panthers' offensive zone, skating in and dangerously close. Sydney Brodeen. Joe, she got a lot of space to take that one in.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's one of the few times that Lakeville North had a free run through the slot area like that, and Brodeen just couldn't put the shot on net.
Missed opportunity for the Panthers. They'll get another rush as the Raptors not necessarily paying attention on the line change. Flaherty, the wrister, stopped by Heiding. The rebound, she lost it for a moment, comes squirting in, she pushes it aside.
Right now, Eastridge really scrambling. That was kind of a late line change. They got caught on it.
That could have been a lot of trouble, could have just easily been 3-1. Thrown in front, looking for number 6, Kylie Nelson, couldn't find her. Nelson gathered the puck in the neutral zone, comes back in, getting there in time to keep it in temporarily was number 13, Corey Nelson. And we will get an icing call to bring it right back down in front of Heiding.
Well, after that opening minute, a very strong period so far here for Lakeville North, but once again, Couple opportunities from in close and just not finishing on the opportunities that they do generate.
Hoping to get another chance off this face-off. Pushing it in, Jaden Niemeyer off the face-off. Just didn't have the angle there. Was in too close, pushed it into the net. Puck circles around, past and over 2 sticks. The outlet pass was to Brenna Walls. She just wasn't able to get a stick on it. Skating in now and missing wide, Andrea Arntzen. Thrown in front, bodies there for the deflection. Hatcher able to scramble, scoop it in with the blocker and cover with the glove.
Good work from East Ridge, using those bodies out front to shield, deflect shots. And again, Hatcher doing the job to keep Lakeville with a chance to claw back into this.
Behind the net now, tie up. Couple of players both sides. Sieper and Flaherty were in there close with Scheibner. The wrister blocked by Katarina Sieper. And an important block there for the Panthers. Flaherty skates in, dekes past one person, tries the toe drag, loses the puck. Just going a bit too far, too fast. Sent in softly by Emma Hadasik. Taken away, and a heads-up play from Chloe Hiding to knock that away. Sydney Brodeen was bearing down on her, and Hiding didn't wait for Brodeen to get a stick on the puck before knocking it away. East Ridge trying to settle things down behind the net. Start the breakout. Puck comes in onside there. Shot wide. Can't create a rebound chance as it goes to the boards. Spinning around now, Freeze just trying to get it out. Comes to Clardy. Gets blockered away. And this will be waved off, the icing call. And great play there from number 4, Erin Olson, as she throws one in front. Couldn't find the teammate Niemeyer, but Olson did a good job of creating an odd man rush situation by stopping the outlet pass. Coming in are the Raptors now, and missing wide all the way towards the blue line where Megan Terrero was waiting. Clardy gets it right back underneath the net. She tries to spin free to create some space. Unsuccessful. And no surprise here, it's Maggie Flaherty bringing it in from that defensive position. She takes a whack at number 28, Arntzen. And the Raptors are not happy about that play. Clardy brings it in, dumps it wisely on net. No icing, had to just be played aside by Hatcher, waiting for a teammate. The outlet pass down the ice too far. Scheibner trying to push that ahead, create some opportunity with pressure defense. Delayed offsides, wiped out. There's action close, hovering around the blue line. The Raptors the other way. Wallace drops it behind and gets it back On a nice play, cycle it around. Thrown in front, blocked by Hatcher. The shot that bounced out to the blue line was blocked before it could reach Hatcher. Great opportunity now for Lakeville North. Spinning Manis. She's looking for a teammate, finds Niemeyer. Niemeyer trying to push it in behind the net. Taken away now, Corey Nelson. Taking several whacks at it, Niemeyer. Aaron Olson tried the deke move, hits a Raptors player in the leg. Now 1-on-3 comes Hayfitz. Her shot not really intending to get it on net, just move the puck down. And a nice job from Resser, leaving it there for a teammate. The wrister bodied in by Hatcher.
Hatcher does a nice job, recognized the drop pass coming, skated out, took that angle away, made the nice save again, keeping her team in this one. Getting late though, we're past the halfway point of the period.
And it's been mostly Raptors. They lead 5-1 for the Panthers in this period. Now exactly 8 minutes to play, and we will get a whistle, and the faceoff will come all the way down in front of Chloe Heiding.
But a nice flow to the period. Obviously, Lakeville North going to have to start playing with a little more urgency and take a few more chances, even though we've seen their defense kind of lead the charge offensively for the better part of the game.
Flaherty swings wildly, stick from a Raptors player, went significantly further than the puck. That could be dangerous. The shot at the other end gets blocked down before it can reach Hatcher. Aaron Olson circles around, creating space, gains the zone before it's knocked right off her stick. And Maggie Flaherty brings it in, kicked aside by Heiding. Cleared temporarily, sent right in on goal where Heiding knocks it back to the boards. Thrown in front, Liebens, nobody home. And 1-on-3 looking to just get past that center ice line to go for a change. Weinecke skates in, tries the backhand, goes wide. No rebound opportunity, but the puck is taken away, pushed ahead. One move, and just wide on the rebound, getting the outside of the post was Sydney Brodeen.
Boy, great rush there, but once again, Chloe Heiding comes up huge for Eastridge.
That last opportunity was Morgan Manis, not Brodeen, although Sydney Brodeen does join the team now on the ice.
Ooh.
Collision with the netminder. Hatcher at the other end. No whistle. Maybe a little response from Lynn Freese. She gets a lot of body as the puck comes back the other way. Lakeville skating in, trying a deke move, and it slides all the way into the waiting glove of Chloe Heiding, who makes save number 28.
Boy, bad turnover there if you're Lakeville North. Almost coughed it up and allowed Wallace to take advantage, but Hatcher challenged quickly, forced the shot to go wide.
Shots are 28-21 in favor of the Panthers, but the score 3-0 in favor of the Raptors as we are under 6 minutes to play in period number 3. A turnover. Skating in for the Panthers, blocked away. Maggie Flaherty applying pressure, defense, one whack at it, two whacks at it, wrister blocked. Crisis averted if you're the Lakeville North Panthers.
Boy, talk about a funky hop. That popped right up over the goal and landed on the blue ice.
Settling it down, back now Flaherty. Her move well scouted there from the Raptors. The wrister goes wide. That was number 4, Grace Heiding. The puck just left frozen for a moment out in the defensive zone for the Panthers. Skating on 1-on-4 and a goal! Morgan Manis puts one home, and I think the only person, Joe, more surprised than I was it went in was Chloe Heiding.
Yeah, she came out, and I think she thought that one was going to end up in the glove. She never really moved. Great move by Manis, though, as she skated in, cut back into the middle and avoided a couple of defenders there, and then got it back on the forehand side and just let the wrister rip right up under the crossbar.
Manis scores her second goal of the Schwan Cup. Goal number 1 came on Tuesday against the Raptors. Really surprised, Joe. She took that 1-on-4, and the Raptors gave her enough space to really wind up and fire on that wrister.
Yeah, still a lot of time. You can't ease up if you're Eastridge quite yet. Can't play in too defensive a shell.
Certainly going into that proverbial turtle can be a problem. Referees say the Raptors were a little lackadaisical getting to that puck, and they wave off icing as a result. Wynecki swung that around, I think expecting a teammate. And we'll get icing. Raptors number 24, Brooklyn Pierre, had to retreat as she was about to play that puck. Would have been called offside. Instead, the face-off comes down in front of Heiding. Joe, how do you expect Chloe Heiding to respond after giving up her first goal of the tournament?
Well, she's been so good as we get a timeout here taken. But Heiding has just been solid. She's moving well, just really didn't react to the one goal that beat her. I really don't expect her to suffer any type of mental letdown. I think she'll bounce right back nice from this.
That's the first goal Chloe Heiding has surrendered all tournament. As we mentioned, she saved 20 shots yesterday. She saved the first 28 that came her way today.
You got to like that. So, 48 saves and 49 shots. I think any coach would be happy if their goalie is going to turn aside 96% of the shots that they face. It's an awfully impressive tournament run for Heiding over the last 2 days.
Certainly. The first game, Lindsay Kaleson played in net, stopped 13 of 19 shots against the Panthers of Lakeville North. Joe, are you surprised to see the 2 games between same teams in just 3 days go so differently?
Well, I don't think 6-2 is necessarily indicative of the way the game was played. As we mentioned, Eastridge had the better of the shot total on a Tuesday, 29-22, I believe was the count in that one, or 29-19, something like that. And I think they're probably 2 very evenly matched teams. They don't see much of each other. They play in different conferences, but both big power type conferences. They're used to the nightly grind and can't take a shift off, certainly can't take a game off. And I think we're seeing that, the bounce back from Eastridge after a 4-goal loss.
Wrister from the point hits a player on its way to the net, doesn't make it all the way down. Aaron Olsen there applying pressure, trying to create a turnover. Right now the Raptors coming in onside, Alyssa Wallace. She leaves it for a teammate. Wallace gets it right back, thrown in front, and the one-timer from Hayfitz is gloved by Hatcher.
Yeah, Hayfitz didn't get quite as much as I'm sure she would have liked. She would have loved to have buried that one, a nifty little glove save by Hatcher, and Hatcher's been very solid here in the third period for Lakeville North.
Indeed, trying to keep the Panthers within striking distance. Puck flipped up ahead. Chasing it down, opposing number 17's Terrera for the Raptors. Manis, the goal scorer for the Panthers. Now scrum up along the far side corner board. Puck comes out in front, gathering, firing, and pushed aside. That shot comes from Kylie Nelson for the Panthers. Staying in the zone just out of the reach of Manis. She went to play that up along behind the net.
Well, I think we got our answer as to how Heiding might respond after giving up the goal. That was an awfully nice blocker pad save moments ago.
The Raptors will certainly need her to play the way she has in periods 1 and 2 if they expect to hold on to this lead. She makes the save there. Joe, at what point might we see Abby Hatcher head to the bench for the extra attacker?
Well, I think we just did. She came to the bench with the face-off in the East Ridge zone. 2:14 left. I don't think it's too early. That's typically, you want to pull the goalie for every minute for a goal you're behind, so this is about the right time for East Ridge, or for Lakeville North.
Through 2 periods, Lakeville North led on the face-off dot, 21-18. So that confidence certainly helps when you think your team might be winning these face-offs. Not as big a risk. Brought in Flaherty. Flaherty deke move, just unable to get enough space to throw it in front. Her pass looking for the point, blocked away. And here comes the breakaway foot race. It's Heifetz, and she misses wide and will get a whistle and a penalty. Joe, that could have been the empty net goal that likely would have sealed this one for the Raptors.
Well, with the empty net, normally throwing your stick like that would result in a penalty shot, but with an empty net, I think the discretion is there to allow the goaltender, or allow the referee to call that a goal.
And it looks like as they place it down on center ice, it will in fact be a penalty shot. The only question is who will take it for the Raptors.
It's also a penalty on Flaherty as she goes to the penalty box.
That's certainly a big blow in the Panthers' plans. She looks like she might be joined by a teammate, or Morgan Manis just out there to get an explanation.
Referees right now at the East Ridge bench kind of talking things over with Tom Kuhlenkamp.
Still waiting on official word. The door to the penalty box has not been closed. Wonder whether another Panther will be going in. Does not look like it. Now we're just awaiting the decision for which Raptor will take the penalty shot. And it will be Anya Heifetz who drew the penalty. Now with Abby Hatcher in net, a little more difficult than the empty net opportunity she had, hoping she can bury this one for her first goal, her second goal of the game. She dekes and able to squirt through the legs. Heifetz gets her second goal of the game and gives the Raptors a 4-1 lead.
Well, she went 5-0 and got enough on the shot to get it through Abby Hatcher, who had it defended well, but Hatcher just couldn't close it down and get enough of it to keep it from a slide down over that goal line, and a little bit of insurance and a little bit of breathing room here now for East Ridge.
1:20 left in period number 3. 4-1 our score in favor of the East Ridge Raptors. We get a whistle. Face-off will come outside the blue line.
Well, the script has been reversed from 2 days ago, as East Ridge being outshot has the comfortable lead here late in the third. They outshot Lakeville North and suffered a rather one-sided 6-2 loss on Tuesday. So some sweet revenge for the Raptors here this afternoon.
Certainly glad if you are the Raptors to get retribution there, feeling you may have played the better game, outshooting the Panthers. Hatcher covers that one up with 40 seconds left. Face off to the point. Shot from the far side goes wide. Spinning in and a hard push. Looked like number 16, Lynn Fries, gave a little too much aggression there. And the delayed penalty is called, and she will head to the box.
That body checking will be the call that sends Fries to the box with just a little over 20 seconds left in this one, and that's what you don't necessarily want to see. It was a hit up against the boards as well, and let's just get the 20 seconds off the clock and move on from this one.
Likely it will not dictate the outcome, so you hope to see these last few moments go by penalty-free. 5 seconds left, thrown around the cage to center ice, and that will do it from the Schwan Cup here. The Raptors of East Ridge get retribution on the Panthers of Lakeville North. They win by a final score of 4-1. For Joe Moore, I'm Benji Portnow. Thanks for joining us from Ritter Arena in the Schwan Cup. Again, the final score: the East Ridge Raptors 4, the Lakeville North Panthers 1.